You are welcome to I Can Make It. What a joy to be alive today and thanking God for the day He has given to us. You are welcome to I Can Make It with Simon and Samantha and Brother Callistus. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
are
Good
glad
morning.
to be alive. We just want to thank God for another day, opportunity to come and share thoughts with you. There's something that I wrote down here. A lot of people have looking at life and say, how do I develop confidence? Well, confidence is an habit that a habit that you being developed by acting as if you already had it. The confidence you desire to have.
Wow, that's a twisted. That was quite twisted.
You know, it's a habit developed. Okay, it cannot just come upon you. You won't know when you have it. So you just get up and go ahead, and you have confidence in yourself, confidence, and as you begin to build it, it begins to
improve. Yes,
begin to use it.
Yeah,
it's like using. So the more you use,
exercise it,
the more skillful you become.
Yes,
nobody is born with confidence. Sometimes and I want to tell you something that will shock you. Do it afraid.
I like that. You always say that. Yeah, do it afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid, but
do you know the very first time I started driving?
Yes,
I did it afraid.
How do you succeeded?
How do I do it? There's this lady that was very close to us. The husband was not around. She had a car, but she didn't want to go to mechanic place. So during the weekend, you asked me, "Can't you drive? Come and take the car to mechanic for me." So there's this mechanic friend of mine. I will carry the guy, come and carry the car. We'll go and wash the car, repair the car, and bring it back. On this fateful day, I went to her house. I told myself, I am going to return this car today. The mechanic doesn't need to help me. I will drive this car. I will drive it
home.
I will drive it home and return it. So I took the car, and the distance was quite long.
Wow.
So I told the mechanic, come and carry the car. When we got to I told the mechanic, you are finished and watch the car. I told the guy, oh yeah, you go home. I gave him transport. I discharged him. I discharged him, and I told myself, you see, I told myself, me and you, we are going to,
we will get to
today. And that was how. And I tried to tell you, the motor jack and stop. People were insulting me. I do it afraid. But the greatest thing of that was that I drove the car and I delivered the car, and that was the end of the story. So do it afraid. So that's how you build confidence. You can make it.
You can make it.
Yeah.
So, but I also say, why not get rich afraid? You are just get rich afraid.
No, you have
become a millionaire afraid.
Truly, you have to tell yourself that you can make it. It doesn't matter. I've often, do you know some days ago I took a barrel, it was not barrel, I just sit down and I was spending 500 million
already. Inside here, in your mind.
I was spending it. I finished. When I finished spending, I needed more, so I was trying to get into $1 billion when I stopped. Then the next time I was talking about, and I'm still spending the money.
That's right.
So I will just be spending. Now, somebody there say, where are you getting money from? Your own loss. I just told you I'm spending it. So it's your own missing. So you have to. Listen to me. A future you don't prepare for, you can't enter into it. A life you don't prepare for, you can live it. You can make it.
You can make it.
You know, some years ago, I remember I wrote a check of hundreds of thousands for my wife. Even when I gave it, I said that I called and I said, take this check. I just listen to me.
This is what we're thinking.
Yeah, this is my thinking. I wrote it, and over the years I've given her more than what I wrote. So you have to. You just have to. Idea does not come through redundancy. Ideas come through productivity. You just have to. Your mind need to produce.
Yeah,
mind. You want to run a big restaurant? Sit down in your mind.
Think it.
Run it. Employ staff. Yo, this is my manager. This one. Introduce people. Just begin to do those. You say, what are you talking about? Listen to me. There is no limitation in life. The limitation you have is the one you give to yourself. Begin to have that big shopping mall that you want to build. For over the years now, for more than 12 years I can remember, I've been planning, I've been building a structure. In my mind, that structure is called One Stop Family Center at the airport road. Do you have the land for it? No. But I finished that building over and over again. The other time I was just putting furniture. I was trying to do. I've been doing that, and that's the building I was spending the money for. The one I'm doing now, I finish it.
It's getting to 1 billion naira.
Yes, and I know it's going to cost more than that, but because of it.
Of course, you started from somewhere,
yeah,
so you are building.
So
yes.
You begin to walk, begin to
develop it.
Nobody money is missing. I'm not doing anything that you don't want me to do. But the truth of it is that, do I have the cash? No. But I want to tell you this: everything starts from the mind.
From the mind.
And starts from the spirit. You have to think it, bring it to existence, and everything, including the television where you are working. People sat down and think that this is
conceived
possible.
it, yes.
So you have to conceive it before you deliver it. So you can make it, you can succeed. And mine will come to pass. I will invite you for the opening of One Stop Family Center. It's a one-stop family center. You can wed your family there. We have a retreat. We have a school. We have a radio station. We have a television. Everything is just in that one place. And all is for the well-being of the family. You can make it.
You can make it.
Building a better society.
You know, growing up, that's this program I used to watch. I can't recall what the title is again. There's a young man there who will say, you want to be a millionaire, think like a millionaire. Yeah. You remember it?
Oh, yeah. You have to think.
Think like a millionaire. So it's all, you know, in it's in the mind. Okay, that's where, you know, it starts from. That's where the seed is planted, and that's where the seed begins to bud, begins to germinate, you know, and then it becomes what? It becomes, you know, a reality. So you want to be a millionaire. Today, as we
before you look at what I just saw something I wrote that here. I wrote that, sent to my children. I said, in order for you to succeed, you must first of all be willing to experience failure. A lot of people get discouraged. In order for you to succeed, you must first of all be willing to experience failure. Who among the billionaires we have in our world today
that have not experienced
did not experience failure before success? Failure should not drive you. Failure simply means you will learn another way of doing the right thing. So don't give up. In order for you to succeed, you must first of all be willing to experience failure.
Yeah, and you know the good thing about failure, if you manage failure very well, you can come out of it a good teacher. I mean, a good teacher, will experience. Yes. A good teacher is not the one that will tell you, I've never.
I took first all through my
yes, you know,
like what parents tell
their children
put them under pressure.
Under pressure, you know, you know.
In my class.
Yes.
In my time.
Yes.
All fall out.
Failure management is very, very important. You failed yesterday. If you manage it very well, like I said, you will come out what a good teacher. You will come out what a wonderful teacher. I'm telling you, you can even come out a publisher or an author. You can even come out what an author. You know, you become
an authority.
Authority, yes. You know, so please don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to fail. All right, thank you so much for coming. And today we want to finish on the series, you know, of poverty talk. You know, we say here we are not talking for poverty. We are not for poverty. We are against poverty, you know, black and blue, black and white, whatever color, whatever race, we are against poverty. So today we want to look at the last on this series. We may have some other things to say some other time, but for this series and for this time, we say here, you know, we said if you want to be a millionaire, think like a millionaire. To becoming a millionaire, there's something you need to do. We say what? Do not rely. Don't rely on one source of income. Don't rely on one source of income. What comes to my mind really is that there are some businesses that are seasonal. Do you understand me, sir? Some businesses they are seasonal. Yes. Thank God you are blessed with that idea for that particular business. Sometimes that business may only run for 3 months. You know, just 3 months, and you have to wait for, you know, another 6 months. You have to wait for, you know, another 7 months or 8 months before, you know, the cycle, you know, comes back. Wisdom will say, okay, let me get something else that I should be doing. Let me get something else that I should be doing, so that before, you know, that 7 months, before that waiting period, before, you know, I bridge that, you know, that waiting time, I have some other things that I am doing, so that I'm able to make ends meet?
It's very important because you see, when you do a lot of things, you also bring here a little,
Yes.
there a little.
1 naira here, 2 naira here,
that's
like
that's
that.
how
Yes,
to go. So,
yes.
like what I see with some of our brothers in the East, you see them, they have a shop here now, and they are doing this. Then before you know, they move to another area, maybe not too far from. They will have another shop.
Open up another shop.
Call it another name. When you come, they will. Even though you come, you said you want something, and that's why you see they prosper. They are not many of them in political authority, but they prosper. No matter what you say, they prosper. Why? When you come and meet them, they don't tell you, well, I don't have it. Don't say, well,
they never say they don't have it.
Let me go to the warehouse.
They say, we have it. Let me just go.
In the warehouse.
Yes, in the warehouse.
Now, that warehouse is another man's shop. They will go and arrange with the person and bring
Get a commission from the whole business. Yes.
So you don't just stay in one place and think that, oh, that's what you are going to do. No, it's too late not to try. It's too late. You can make it. It's too late not to try. You just have to push and do so many things. Be a man of many parts. Don't stay there. No little here. Do this. And it, like what I learned from my father in the Lord many years ago. He said sometimes you have Mr. Money Morgan, that means man that have money. You have Mr. Influential. Then you be the middleman and connect them and
get your connection, get your commission, and get your.
It's very important that a lot of people today, the reason why they are not where they are is because they are not able to make sacrifice. They just stay with one thing. Oh, this is how we are going to be. What will I end? Amen. And you stay there. No. Be able, learn new things. Learn new things. It's just somebody that learned about typewriting. Now, if you say that's what I'm going to use, you stand out that it would have been out of
obsolete. Yes, obsolete. Because
yes, the things I do, I
do. Yes.
So those days we used to go and line up somebody calling himself typist. Nobody's interested in him now. Now today we call people.
I hope he had improved. I hope over the years he improved on his typing skills on the system, on the computer.
So the truth of it is that don't just stay. If you really want to move in life, be a man of many parts. If you do that, you will grow. Write book, you can earn from it. Get into real estate, you can earn from it. Get into stocks and bonds, you can learn from it. And all these people are talking about, say, I don't know how. Learn. Nobody brought this thing into this world. We all learn it. Read books. Develop yourself. Be able to take risk. There are so many things I do. But how do I learn them? I learn them with time. Some of time I pay school fees, even in learning them. Sometimes you lose some things.
Of course.
To be able to get to where you are going. It's very important because when we talk about poverty, does not make us resemble human beings. It's the truth. Poverty is one of the greatest virus I've ever seen. Stronger than HIV, stronger than coronavirus.
Yeah.
Stronger than anything that you can think about. It's a bad thing. When it grips a man, it can ruin a whole family. It can ruin a whole nation. You see population.
Relationship.
Yes.
Ruin all kinds of things.
So it's the reason why a lot of people die. It's not the sickness, it's poverty. Because they can't pay the bill. So when the doctor just look at it, say, oh yeah, and shake his head. Not because if you can pay the bill, there's a way out. So it's very important for us to develop skills. Don't stay in one area. Do a lot of things. Be involved. Put your hand here. Don't stay there. Cast your bread upon the waters. After many days, they will all return. One, don't give a portion to one. Give a portion to 2, 3. In number 6, don't withhold your hand. Keep on sowing. Then in a multitude of this sowing, you will see a bomber harvest. Scatter your seed.
As you were talking, I mean, we just came to my mind. I recall, growing up, our mothers, I know they will roast corn. They will roast corn when it's time, for roasting the corn, But when, that season of fresh corn, goes, you see them converting the dried corn, they grind it, it becomes a flour, they sell it, another season comes, they are just doing something. So all throughout the year, something, productive, something is happening for them. No downtime, no time of lack, no time you ask for, a dime and they say they don't have. Why? Because they are into this that you are selling fresh groundnut, cooked groundnut today, when the season of fresh groundnut is going, do something about that groundnut. You can still, you can can fry it. It becomes, you know, you can fry it, you know, like that. Just diversify. That's what, you know, we are saying. So as you are doing this, you are collecting 1 from here, you are collecting 2 from here, you are collecting 3 from here, and then life, you know, will be going on and going on.
Now,
all right.
You be unhappy for too long. You limit yourself. Get up and move before you miss your chance in life, the life you want to live. So it's very very important that, just like what you were saying, you need to learn so many things. You don't need to know everything, but you need to know some little things that will lead you into
some other things, other bigger things. Yes,
so it's good for us to diversify. Don't just stay in one place. Somebody tell you, I'm a teacher. What's stopping for opening a lesson?
Yes, you know, from that, because one day your school will close. I mean, after 3 months, you are out of session. Well, you are not. Yes,
lesson. What's stopping from having a lesson that people can bring their children to? What's stopping from moving into getting other teacher to teach some course subject and prepare children for work and charge money? You don't need to own a school to do that. Now you just think in that direction. Well, you say, oh, I'm a businessman. What's stopping from writing book about business? What's stopping from writing how to transact business? What are the things you need? Write book. And as you write the book, oh, I don't know how to, I don't have money to print it. Keep it first. Just write it and keep it.
Just prepare. Because someday there will be supply. There will be help.
And you go and print that book. So don't just sit down there. Put your hand. Let your hand, because a hand that is handsome is a handful of something.
Hands on.
That's on.
The handsome man always has his hands on something.
Not handsome. You not do 6-pack. If you like, you have 6-pack. If you don't pay your rent, you pack out of that house. You know, you pack out of that.
So you use the 6-packs to pay rent.
You will teach on you. You will hear from.
You will open your and say, look, landlord, I have 6-packs, so
pack out.
I'm qualified to
pack
stay.
Out. So you have to do something with your life.
All right. So we say here, what mistake we often make in life is that one job is enough, and only relying on a single source of income. All right, so what do we do? I mean, Warren Buffett, I know that he's an investor. He's invests into here, even our own Dangote, our own, you know, Dangote. He's not just doing one thing. I know he's into, you know, this and that, all kinds of things. All right, so that's what, by the time he adds up all that, that's what makes him, I hope he's still the richest in Africa.
Well, yeah, I'm planning to overtake
him. All right, that's right.
I'm not calculating this one. I'm planning my own.
You're planning your own, because we say here that success is your own.
I'm planning my own.
Your own success.
And you can plan your way out of poverty. I wrote that book many years ago.
Yeah.
Planning your way
out of poverty.
You plan your way out. It's a planning. You plan it out. Plan it out. That's just the way out.
All right. So we say here, to find another source of income, you have to know what you are best at. You know, you have to know what you are best at. You know, I keep telling people that the innate ability you have inside of you is not just one-sided. If you look inward, you will see is what, you know, it's many, is manifold, or it's many-sided. For instance, somebody who writes, you know somebody who writes can also become a speaker, a very good speaker. Yeah, and somebody who speaks, you know, can go into television production, you know, like that. So that ability you have, if you take it to the market, you will discover that there are other items you can sell from that one ability. You know, remember, yes, the man who had the five talents, what did he do? He took it to the market. He traded with it, and because he traded with the 5, he got what? He got 5 more. So you have one talent, you have one ability. If you use it very well, I mean, talking about hens, you know, hens food. Yeah, so hens started from canning tomatoes. Yeah, from tomatoes, he started baked beans. From baked beans, you know. So from that, you see, things are opening. Opportunities. Yes, open. Yes, but you must start from that first one.
You are supplying yam. They say, can you bring corn?
Bring corn. Yes. The farm. Yes. Bush. Yes.
So that's how it is.
You see. Yeah. So from that one ability, you see that if you manage it very well, if you look at it very well, you have other things to do. Yes, I know that you are a doctor. Yes, you are a doctor, and you specialize, on one thing. Why not go and learn some other things? Sometimes it's even seasonal. There's a time I know of somebody who studied, a particular aspect of, medicine. He just studied it, and then he came to work in a very big, hospital. And when they were going through, certificates, they also, oh, you read this. Now we have a problem, that what you have read can solve. And then they took him and made him what? A HOD. Yes, they made him HOD, in that regard. And things are moving. So what we're saying there, pick up, don't throw away opportunity to learn. Don't throw opportunity to learn. If you go to somewhere, they are doing something, take your time, learn. You can never, it might just be something that will give you a breakthrough, tomorrow. All right, it might just be something that will give you a breakthrough tomorrow. So keep an open mind, and please, we want to ask you, please read and read and read and read and read. Read and read and read and read. When you are reading, someday you become a leader. A reader is always a leader.
You take a man that is transformed to transform others.
Yes.
You take a man that knows to teach others. So leadership are in demand. And you don't need to lead a nation to be a leader. You can actually lead yourself. And you lead yourself in the right direction.
The right direction, yes.
You lead your family.
Yes.
You lead your
I like
children.
that. It's when you lead yourself well, then you are qualified to lead others.
A man cannot vomit what he has not eaten. So you lead yourself. When you lead yourself first, you become a better example. Now from there, it's from what you have done for yourself that people will now say, this man can do this for us.
Yes.
Lead yourself first.
Yes.
Be the best of you.
Yes.
Be the better version of you every day.
Talking about leadership is influence. Once somebody wants to be like you, somebody wants to do what you are doing, somebody wants to talk the way you are talking, you are already a leader. If you polish yourself very, very well, you have more followers. You have more followers. So when you train up yourself very well, you be what? You will have followers. You will lead, and you will lead. Now the same thing also for for business. You are doing business. If you stay at that business, for a long time, you should become a coach. You should become a business coach. You should become a business trainer. So what we're saying is that whatever you are doing, make sure you know that thing very well.
Be the best.
Be the best.
Be the best
what you are doing. Be the best of what you are doing.
You can make it. You can proceed. You can deliver your family. You can get the best out of life. It doesn't matter where you are from. Your background does not mean your back should be on the ground. You need to get up. You need to wise up. You need to take that bold step and move. I believe you can make it.
Yes.
And I strongly believe we have to only to read.
Okay, just a final word there, for everyone. We say go and practice the mantra of finding opportunities in the skills you've learned. I just said that. I said one ability, but several skills. If you look inward, that one ability, you can come out with several skills from it. So now that you know that every learned skill is an opportunity for the future income and growth. Don't throw away any opportunity of learning opportunity. Seize it. You never can tell. It might be like that doctor I told you. You might become a leader of your pack anytime.
Wow. Now know that every learning skill is an opportunity for the future
income and growth.
Every learning.
That's a very strong one.
Take your time to learn. Take your time, improve yourself. Take your time to be yourself. Take your time. I remember before we start television, I was already sitting, I was trusting God that I'll be on air. I will sit in the parlor with my wife. I'll be teaching her how to be on air.
One man show.
My children will be laughing at me. I'll tell my wife, okay, when I finish, you wait. I will talk this and that.
Yeah.
We were practicing inside my parlor many years ago. I never knew, but I don't.
You had it inside of you, you know. Yeah, so
I was just, and today, so it's very important. What you expect, your life responds to. Never forget what you expect in life. Your life responds to. The force of expectation is like magnet. Magnet does not magnet wood. It magnet iron. You are the force, and that force causes you to attract everything that will make your life a better life. You can make it. I strongly believe you can make it. I want to say thank you for always being a part of this program. Until you see it again in our next edition, this Simon and Samantha, I'm Brother Callisto saying, you can make it. Bye-bye. God bless you.
You're blessed.
Thank you.